The objective of the Houston Fire Department Physical Ability Course is to examine firefighter applicants to ensure they possess the minimum physical abilities to perform the essential job functions of Houston firefighters. With the exception of the 1.5-mile run, a 4.5 SCBA and gloves will be worn during each exercise. The applicant will walk the entire length of the balance beam without stepping or falling off. The applicant shall complete this task in 30 seconds or less. He/she is allowed one additional attempt should the first try be unsuccessful, although no additional time will be allotted for this second attempt. If you fall, you must return to the beginning of the beam. If your feet touch the ground before they touch or cross the finish line, this constitutes a fall. The applicant will fully extend and then lower the fly section of a 24-foot aluminum extension ladder. The applicant shall perform this task by pulling the halyard of the extension ladder in a hand-over-hand method until the fly section of the ladder is raised to full extension and stops. Then the applicant will lower the fly section using the same hand-over-hand method until it is again resting on the ground. The applicant shall have 1 minute to complete this task, and their feet must remain completely within the painted square. Your feet may touch the line, but not cross over the line while performing this task. At no time during the task will the applicant be allowed to let the rope slide through his or her hands. The applicant will begin on the outside of the drill tower. He or she will pick up two 50-foot sections of 1.5-inch hose, shoulder the hose fold, then climb the 6 flights of stairs to the roof. The applicant will have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to successfully complete this task and must carry, not drag or roll, the hose fold through the entire course. No penalty is given for dropping the hose, but it must be picked up and carried from the point of the drop. When the applicant reaches the roof, he or she will walk to the balcony and wave to the instructor. When the instructor waves back, the applicant should begin the descent. He or she will then return to the starting position using the stairs and while still carrying the hose. The applicant, operating from the 3rd floor of the drill tower, will grasp the rope and, using the hand-over-hand method, hoist one section of 2.5-inch hose weighing 44 pounds up to the 3rd floor window until the knot tied in the rope touches the roller. Then the hose will be lowered in the same hand-over-hand method until the hose is back on the ground. The applicant must remain standing with both feet within the designated area while performing this task and will have 1 minute to successfully complete the operation. At no time will you be allowed to let the rope slide through your hands. Stepping outside this area to lengthen the pull, placing a foot on the windowsill or weight, and/or dropping the equipment is not allowed. The applicant will pick up from a 2-foot stand and carry the equipment accessory box for the Hoist or Amicus extrication tools a distance of 50 feet and carry it the 50 feet back to the starting point and set it on a 3-foot stand. The weight of this box and simulated equipment is 70 pounds. No penalty is given for dropping the box, but it must be carried, not dragged or rolled, the entire distance. The applicant is allowed 1 minute to successfully complete this task. The applicant will carry or drag a human-formed dummy weighing 150 pounds a distance of 30 feet. The applicant must have both the dummy and himself or herself completely across the finish line within 30 seconds to successfully accomplish this task. No penalty will be assessed for dropping the dummy. However, no additional time will be allowed. Applicant must complete a 1.5 mile run in 13 minutes, 7 seconds or less.